Ladies and gentlemen, big news from NIO. They're considering a partnership with a European manufacturer to establish a local production base, aiming to cut tariffs, lower costs, and boost international expansion. So guys, today we have big news, and it's coming straight from high-level sources. NIO is in talks with a major automobile company about possibly taking over one of their factories. Let's break down what this means, why it matters, and what's potentially in store for NIO as it considers outsourcing its production to broaden its international reach. Just a few days back, CEO mentioned that they were exploring options for outsourcing manufacturing as a way to avoid tariffs and cut costs, especially targeting Europe and the new regulations in the EU. This strategic move primarily aims at producing NIO Firefly models abroad, potentially helping them navigate tariffs while reducing expenses tied to shipping from China, which can drive up the final cost of vehicles sold overseas. Recently, there was a rumor that NIO was looking into purchasing an Audi factory, though the CEO dismissed these claims, humorously questioning if Audi couldn't sustain the factory, how NIO could manage it. However, top sources now indicate that while Audi might not be in the cards, its parent company, which, as you might know, starts with a V, is indeed in negotiation discussions with NIO. They're discussing the potential for NIO to utilize a production facility in Europe for Firefly and possibly other models aimed at the international market. While nothing has been set in stone, insiders suggest that this development is likely to see official announcements if all goes well with negotiations. Why is NIO so invested in this? Primarily, it's about reducing the costs and logistical challenges tied to exporting cars from China. The hefty expenses that come with shipping could be lowered with a local production base, making NIO cars more competitively priced. While we'll need to wait for the official papers to be signed before celebrating, the prospects seem promising, and NIO appears to be seriously eyeing the European market as a critical avenue for growth. In parallel to these rumors, there's also buzz about some exciting upgrades in the design of NIO existing vehicles, particularly in the interior. NIO is reportedly planning to update the interiors of its vehicles significantly, potentially starting as soon as 2025. While the exteriors may stay much the same, these internal changes could introduce what's being referred to as the NT 2.5 inches platform. Currently, NIO vehicles feature vertical screens without rear seat entertainment options unless you're in the executive ET7 model. Compared to competitors like Onvo or the P7, which include rear entertainment systems, this is something NIO is missing out on. So, there's talk that NIO might be aiming for a full interior refresh across its lineup, moving to a design featuring horizontal screens, more rear entertainment options, and possibly a 900-volt architecture. This platform upgrade is an intriguing development, especially because NIO has taken a conservative approach with its NT platform classifications. The CEO, during last year's NIO Day, refrained from calling the ET9 an NT 3.0, which many took as a signal of its transitional status as an NT 2.5 model. This incremental step seems intended to improve functionality and appeal, while avoiding any perception that new models are on a completely different technological level that might dissuade current NT 2.0 owners from upgrading. Still, the differences are substantial, with rumors suggesting that future models will also include features like advanced LIDAR systems and possibly side LIDAR for improved autonomous capabilities. This upgraded NT 2.5 platform could essentially bring NIO interiors up to the modern standards that users expect, particularly around infotainment and luxury. On the topic of manufacturing, it appears that NIO need for a European production base is becoming urgent. The company has invested heavily in infrastructure across Europe, and it would be counterproductive to withdraw now. Instead, establishing a manufacturing facility in Europe could allow them to bypass the region's high tariffs on imported cars. Ambitions clearly extend beyond just Europe. A European production base could be a strategic asset for global markets, including the Middle East and even the United States. BMW, for instance, already exports vehicles from Europe to the US, and NIO could follow a similar model, potentially sidestepping some of the import taxes that make Chinese-made cars less competitively priced in the West. Looking forward, this rumored European factory could open up new opportunities for NIO worldwide expansion, allowing them to better target key regions without the burdensome costs associated with shipping and tariffs. The idea here isn't just to assemble cars closer to their end destinations, but also to enhance competitiveness and operational flexibility in various markets. While negotiations remain ongoing, all signs point to NIO's commitment to securing a manufacturing base outside of China, with the potential partner likely from the well-known company with a V at the beginning of its name. In summary, these rumors and potential developments show that NIO is pursuing a multifaceted strategy to refine its product offerings, streamline production, and enhance its market competitiveness. NIO's focus on upgrading its vehicle interiors and exploring European manufacturing capabilities underscores its adaptability to market demands and challenges. If the rumored factory collaboration goes through, it could give NIO the foothold it needs to establish itself as a formidable player, not only in Europe but in global markets. The company's efforts to refine vehicle interiors reflect a strong commitment to meeting consumer expectations for high-quality, tech-forward experiences. Meanwhile, establishing a European production line would reduce tariff and shipping costs, making NIO models more accessible to a broader audience outside of China. This move aligns with NIO's strategic goals for global expansion and could potentially accelerate its growth, giving the company the flexibility to tap into several lucrative markets. Given the groundwork they've laid and the investments made in foreign infrastructure, backing out of Europe now seems unlikely. Instead, building local manufacturing could ensure long-term stability and growth. If all goes according to plan, we might soon see NIO reach extending well beyond its current markets, with a solid presence in Europe, the Middle East, and potentially even North America. Whether these plans take shape through the rumored deal with V or another partner, it's clear that NIO is preparing for a future where their cars are as accessible globally as they are in China. The coming months will be pivotal for NIO, and fans of the brand can expect big changes on the horizon, potentially positioning NIO as a global powerhouse in the EV market. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.